Hey guys, welcome back. And today, I'm finally doing my Clone Army video for this year, 2020. It is massive this year, and I really think I just killed it with the improvement from last year, along with the presentation here. I'm not going to make this intro any longer than it has to be. Let's get straight into showing all the clone troopers. And before I forget to mention, I've actually never mentioned this in past Clone Army videos, but the number of clone troopers here is 331. So, front and center leading the army is Anakin Skywalker and his 501st Legion. And I know what all of you guys are going to say. Only one 501st Battle Pack. Unfortunately, that is how things are this year. It is right there. And, yeah, that will definitely change next year. But you can see the 3 new 501st Clone Troopers. The 3 old and still pretty rare 501st Clone Troopers. One of the 332nd Clone Troopers. One Phase 1 Captain Rex, and one Phase 2 Captain Rex, along with the Jet Trooper from the 501st Battle Pack. Now, moving into what is a pretty big part of this army, we have Phase 1 Clone Troopers from Attack of the Clones. So this right here is actually the first variant from 2002. Behind there, I have the ranked Clone Troopers that I have, so the Sergeant, the Lieutenant, and the Captain. I still do not have a Commander. And then right here, I have 2, extra of the clones with no leg printing. And then these 12 right here are all of the clones from the Battle Pack. This set right here, and they do have leg printing. So I have 12 of these, and then more without leg printing. And then right here are Clone Wars clones. I have 10 Clone Wars clones. And then 1 Clone Wars, clone commander, along with, 15 ARF troopers. And then right here, I have 2 Phase 2 gunners and 2 Phase 1 gunners, along with 3 bomb squad. Then, moving over to here is sort of my Coruscant Guard. Alright, so in the front here are 2 of the newer version of the shock troopers, with 9 of the older version. This guy sadly does not have his helmet. Some Royal Guards along with some Senate Guards, followed by a little Kashyyyk company, with both squads being led by Commander Gree, and there's some Kashyyyk Scouts and some of the normal camo clone troopers designs. And this right here, this was supposed to be a Kashyyyk stealth trooper. It was a concept I saw a long time ago on a YouTube video once, and I basically just made it because I thought it looked cool. And it's basically just a aerial light Mandalorian helmet on a Endor Rebel trooper. And then I have a pretty big 212th attack battalion because I am working on a Utapau mock. So you guys can see I have 12 of the standard 212th Attack Battalion infantry troopers. And then I think that's 17 212th paratroopers, airborne troopers. And then here's actually 10 of the pretty rare 212th infantry clone troopers in the Clone Wars variant from the Umbaran MHC. I think that's what it's called. Then back there are some Geonosis clone troopers. And then here are some old Phase 2 Clone Troopers, with those ones having the gray torso printing, and these ones having the darker and more defined torso printing from the 2010 Swamp Speeder set, along with 2 pilots there, a Phase 1 and a Phase 2. And then right here is Jango Fett and Boba Fett, the father and son, and really cool characters. And then these are 3 of the newer Phase 2 Clone Troopers. Here are 2 ARC Troopers, and 1 Special Ops Clone Trooper from the Yoda Chronicles, and 3 Old Republic Troopers. along with some 91st Reconnaissance Troopers, 2 of the new ones and 1 of the old ones. In the back here, we have a bit of a mix of all sorts of different clone legions. So we actually have a bit of a Wolfpack squad here, with 1 Phase 1 Wolfpack Trooper and 2 Phase 2. Then I have a 442nd, I think it's like Siege Battalion or something, Clone Trooper. Pretty rare Clone Trooper. And then here's a Phase 1 Gree, a Horn Company Trooper. This is a Sergeant with a visor on, sort of a stand-in for the commanding officer that we saw with the Horn Company Troopers, named Captain Locke. And then here is Old Man Rex, and then young Boba Fett, and another Jango Fett. Of course, the man himself, the host of all of the clones, and of course Boba Fett, his son there, you could say, even though technically he is a clone, but you know what, he's still, you know, father and son. And then here are some old school Phase 2 pilots, and definitely like having a lot of these guys because they are pretty cool looking. Alright, so starting off with the Imperials, right here is actually the Boba Fett minifigure from back when the concept of his character was still going to be a Special Ops Stormtrooper. Kind of like a minifigure of the concept art, like the original design for Boba. And then right here is a Shadow Guard. And then this Shock Trooper, the Imperial Shock Trooper, is leading a whole little company of Stormtroopers. So there is 10 of what I think are sort of the definitive LEGO Star Wars Stormtroopers. I don't know what they are doing now, like why they changed the helmet. And then all the way in the back here, you can see 2 of the old ones, 2 of the ones from Star Wars Rebels, 4 of the new ones, 1 of the ones from Star Wars Rebels, and 1 of the older ones. Here are 4 of the Imperial Rangers from the Solo spin-off movie. Here are the 3 like desert ops sort of Stormtroopers. And then 2 of the Battlefront 2015 Stormtroopers. Then 2 of the Imperial Drivers, sorry about that, from Rebels. And then 2 of the Imperial Drivers from Rogue One. A little squad of Snow Troopers. 2 Scout Troopers, 2 Range Troopers. 2 AT-AT pilots. 2 Imperial Gunners. 1 of the Conveyix Gunners. Then right here I have 2 of the Heavy Death Troopers, 2 of the normal Death Troopers, then 2 variants of Shadow Troopers, along with 3 sort of Royal Guards that are missing minifigure parts. And in the back there I have 2 what look like old Clone Army Customs Clone Troopers. I was told that the Rex was, I'm not sure about this guy, I'm pretty sure they are, but I've also been told otherwise by some people. But there's still some cool vintage looking customs. Alright guys, so on to the customs. These are all of my customs. Some of them are pretty good and some of them are pretty bad back from like my old original days of customs. So I'm not going to go over all of them. And I'm sure some of them you can find on videos. Here's a Big Kid Bricks Purge Trooper. Gave him my own painted helmet. It looks way better in person, but on camera it does look a little weird. Some AV figures, Clone Troopers, Rex, Jet, and this guy, he is a commander from 2017 Battlefront 2. He's like one of the Clone Trooper classes. Here are some Republic Bricks Clone Troopers. There's one custom printed one that he made in the middle. And then these 2 in the back are kind of like mixes of different, like custom Clone Troopers, with like custom cloth from Cape Cantina and custom helmet from like Aerialite on Clone Army Custom figures. Talk about Clone Army Custom figures. Here are 4 Clone Army Custom figures right here. The 212 Commander Invert, the Mandalorian Commando Boss, the Commander Monk and Commando Gregor. Now, Commando Gregor and Commando Boss in like Mandalorian armor, I've actually not reviewed them yet, so that's a little sneak peek, I guess. And then here is a custom holographic Stormtrooper. Alright, so going into the vehicles, here are 5 of the mini gunship speeder things from the 2018 Battle Pack. Here are the builds for the 501st Battle Pack. Heavily damaged, though, so yeah, they look pretty bad, heavily damaged. Even though the 501st Battle Pack is amazing, but, like, the builds themselves are not that great. Anyways, and then here is my gunship. 2 Republic fighter tanks. The Senate Commando turret, a Republic starfighter from the Old Republic, along with Obi-Wan and Anakin's Jedi starfighter, along with their interceptors. And then here is the hyperdrive ring. And then I know it's not a vehicle of the Grand Army of the Republic, but I had to put Boba Fett and Jango Fett's ship, the Slave One, with the vehicles, because I just got it and built it on a stream not too long ago. There's Boba Fett right there, loading Han Solo in Carbonite onto the ship. And here's the 2013 ATRT, the 501st one, and the 2019 ATRT. Yet again, also missing the antennas, which is pretty annoying. Then back here, I actually have some 2005 sets. I have a 2005 V-Wing, and the 2005 ARC 170, the 2010 Swamp Speeder, along with the 2014 one, and 3 of the 2013 Command Posts, and finally, the ATTE from 2008, which was amazing. Like, there's so many great vehicles that we got for this year's Army, like the ATTE, the ARC 170, and the Slave One. And there are a lot of vehicles that just didn't fit here, like the Republic Y-Wing, the 2 ATDPs that I have, and the 2 Z95 Headhunters, along with just a lot of other sets. But, overall, I do see this army as a success this year, so I guess I will wrap it up here. So, this year's army was definitely a great improvement, but I was definitely planning on going bigger. But obviously, this year happened, and Brick Fair was canceled, a lot of things didn't happen, and I think that the improvement that we got was still a good one. If Brick Fair is canceled next year, I might not do a Clone Army video next year. I might just do another big video, which would be a all of LEGO Star Wars set collection video. However, next year I have some big plans. So, I really hope that they are able to happen, unlike this year. But, even if it gets delayed by a lot, eventually, when Brick Fair comes, there's going to be massive improvements made to the army. I'm also going to get a lot more 501st Troopers, because now there is a battle pack that is out, and even though it is a highly coveted set, you know, I really need to take advantage. I need to get more of those. Also, sorry about the cut there. I'm not sure if I left off on any sort of, like, thing and just cut off. There is coyotes, in my backyard, and we also have a outdoor cat that comes around, so we're a bit concerned. But anyways, Happy New Year, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy your New Year's with your family, rather that be immediate family, or, if you are doing some sort of gathering. I hope you guys have a good one, and honestly, I wish the best for everyone with 2021.